The Nile River, the most majestic river in the world. Running upstream through 10 African countries, one can only imagine the amount of history, culture, and communities that gather along these banks. But perhaps what usually comes to mind when we think of the Nile is Egypt. It's hard to separate the two. Not only is it where the river ends, it is an integral part of Egypt's history. From biblical scriptures all the way into modern popular culture, the Nile and Egypt are one. I'm journeying this great body of water through food, culture, and people. But every good story has a solid beginning. So I'm starting at the source of the Nile, which happens to be in my home country of Uganda. Accompanying me to the source of the Nile in Jinja is His Excellency Ashraf Swelam, Ambassador of Egypt to Uganda. Having both grown up in countries that depend on the Nile, I wanted to hear his perspective on what the Nile represents to him.
So this is one of those magical moments for someone from Egypt, a country whose life depended for thousands of years on water coming from this particular spot, from the source of the Nile here in Jinja, Uganda. Makes me reflect on the billions of lives that this great Nile has supported over the years. Makes me reflect on the many communities and many civilizations that it helped lay the ground and the foundations for on its banks. Also makes me wonder about our responsibility towards this great river as Egypt prepares to host the UN Climate Summit later this year. It makes me actually dream of the day when this Nile is navigable, so that my son can navigate the Nile from the source to the mouth through what I hope would be a major development corridor that bolsters the ties that exist between our two countries and between the countries of the Nile Basin.
So this is what's on the other end of the Nile. Welcome to Egypt.
Because all the African country, it's all one country, you know that. You know why? Because it's like all like family. We drink the same water, by the way. Yeah.